welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda, and due to Mother's Day, I will continue making special projects for this special occasion. This video is dedicated to all the mothers of the world. I know that in different countries, this day is celebrated in different days. Well, I think that any occasion is perfect to make something special. So today I'm going to show you how you can make this beautiful poncho. I will give you the step-by-step and of course the material list. Well, before we start, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and let's enjoy spending this time together. Well, let's start. Well, I will use 300 grams of this material, fine material. I will use cotton, or you can use acrylic too in this plain color in white. And you will need your hook of number 3 or 3.5 according how you crochet. If you want, here I will share all the information where you can buy this material. To buy all the materials that I use in all my videos, you can visit my online store www.lauracepeda.es and we will send it right to your house. We will start with one thread and with our hook. We are going to start making chains. From here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We will turn over and we will come back to the first stitch and we will make right there a double crochet. We will take 1, then 1, then 2, and the last 2. And here we have a kind of an eye, right? So we will make one more. We will make 3 chains. We will come back to the first stitch and we will make double crochet. You see how insert the hook I took 2 threads. So here we have the second eye. We will start by the neck of the poncho and we are going to make 50 eyes like this one. So here I have 50 eyes. So now I'm going to close in circle. I will try to close them straight. I will slip one once I'm sure that it's not twist. So here I'm going to join the first with the last stitch, slipping one. If you want, here with the first thread and with the thread that we have here, we are going to make a knot. Okay, sometimes I don't trust too much in the joints, so I always try to make a knot or something extra to make sure that my project will never undo. So well, now that we have this, and if you feel that this part is too wide, well, don't worry, at the end we can reduce a little bit, but I like to leave it more open and play with it and have an off the shoulder poncho. Well, we will start, we will slip one and then we will go up with 3 chains. This will be the first double crochet and then inside we will make 3. So this will be the second and 3 double crochet. So here we have 3 double crochets, then 2 chains, and we are going to repeat the same in the next eye. We are going to make 3 double crochets in the same space. So here we have 2 and 3. Sorry, I have to cut. So here we have 3 double crochets, 2 chains, and 3 double crochets. Then we will make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains, and then in the next eye we will skip one, and in the next one we are going to make single crochet. Then 6 chains, we will skip one, and in the next one we are going to make the 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Then 2 chains and again 3 double crochets in the next eye. This is how we are going to continue the rest of the row, okay? So this is how the sequence will go. In the first 2, then 3 double crochets, 6 chains, 1 single crochet, 6 chains, and again 2 series of 3 double crochets. Well, at the end of the row we will slip one to close and we must have 10 like this one. 1, 1 2 3 4 5 like this until we have 10. So we will slip till the middle, then we will go up with 3 chains and we will make 3 double crochets inside. These double crochets of 3 crochets, remember, then we will make 2 chains and again 3 double crochets together. Then at the end of these 3 double crochets we will make 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 chains. Then in the next space single crochet, again 6 chains, and in the next space single crochet, then 6 chains, and in the next space the 3 double crochets, 2 chains and 3 double crochets. And this is how we are going to continue for the rest of the row. Okay, remember that at the end we will reduce the neck a little bit, so please don't worry. So remember, we are going to make shell over shell, so this is how the sequence will go: shell over shell, then 6 chains, 6 chain single crochets, and then the shell. Here we are at the end of the row. We will slip 1 to close, then we will repeat the first row that we made. So we will slip until the middle, and right here we are going to make this row. So we will go up with 3 chains and we will make again shell over shell, then 2 chains, and then the 3 double crochets, then this is how it looks: 6 chains, 4 5 6, and then we will skip 1 space, and in the next one single crochet, remember, like we made in the first row. Then 6 chains, 4 5 6, and we will go right to the next shell to make the next shell. So 3 double crochets, 2 chains, and 3 double crochets. Well, so let me fix my skein of yarn. It's a mess right now, but well, we are going to continue like this. Once we are going to make 2 waves, then in the next row we are going to have 3 and then 2 and then 3, and like this till we have 6 rows. Well, I've made 6, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, and I finished with 3 waves. Then in the next row we are going to make the first shell, then 6 chains, and in the next wave right in the middle we are going to make 9 double crochets. So here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9, right? Then we made 9, right? I felt that I lost 1. No, 9. Then we will make 6 chains, sorry, and we will make shell over shell. So 3 double crochets, 2 chains, and 3 double crochets. So what we are making right now is the second part of our poncho. What we finished was the first part. So this is the second part, and well, and like this is how we are going to continue for the rest of the row, okay? Making shell over shell and then the 9 double crochets. So this is the sequence that we are going to follow. In the next row, we are going to slip into the middle the first shell, then we will stop making shells. We will make 6 chains, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. We will go right to the first double crochet of the last 9 double crochets that we made. You will insert our hook taking both threads like this, you see. So right here we are going to make the 3 double crochets. Here we have 1 2 and 3 in each space, 2 chains, and then we will repeat in the last double crochet that we made right there, we are going to make the first double crochet, then in the next the second double crochet, and in the next one the third double crochet. We will make 2 more to complete 5 double crochets, 4 and 5, then 2 chains, and we will repeat the first 3 double crochets that we made. So in the last double crochet in the same space right there, we are going to make the first double crochet out of the 3, then 2 and 3 double crochets, you see. Then 6 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then 1 single crochet here on the top of the last shell that we have. Then 6 chains, and we will repeat what we have just made, okay, what we made here in the first part, and like this in the rest of the row. Well, at the end of the row I slip 1 to close, and now I'm going to slip until here the first double crochet of the first shell. Remember that every time that we want to start or stitch in a different place, we will slip 1 until we want to start. So this is the invisible way to do it. So like this until we arrive here. Okay, try to make all of them the same. So here we are. Now we are going to go up with 3 chains, and now we are going to make double crochet over double crochet. 1, 2 and 3, then 3 chains, and again double crochet over double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And now we are going to repeat what we made in the beginning. 3 chains and then 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Then we are going to make 6 chains. We are going to make 6 and 5, 3, 4 and 5. Then a single crochet here in the middle of these chains, and then 5 chains, and again single crochet in the middle of the next chains, 4 and 5 chains, and a single crochet at the beginning of the double crochets. And in this row of this series we will have 3 waves, and it will be the same what we made, but instead of having 2 chains we will have 3, 1 more than in the other row. Okay, so like this is how we are going to continue. Well, at the end of the row we will slip 1 to close, and now we will go up with 3 chains. We will make a double crochet over double crochet, but we will leave the last stitch in half. So here we are going to leave the last loop. We will have 3 loops. So once we have these 2 loops together, bring them through. So we have a loop, then 3 chains, and then we are going to make double crochet over double crochet, but making 1 chain between each double crochet. So 1 double crochet, 1 chain, then 1 double crochet, 1 chain, and we will have at the end 5 double crochets and 4 chains. And then we are going to repeat the loops. So 1, 2, 3 chains, and then we are going to make double crochet over double crochet, but leaving the last loop in half, so we can bring them through once they are together, and we are going to make a loop. Okay, bring them through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains and single crochet in the first wave. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains and single crochet in the next wave. Again 5 chains and single crochet in the last wave. And again 5 chains and a single crochet in the first double crochet. And now in this row we will have 4 waves. Remember that in the last row we had 3 waves, and now we are going to make what we made at the beginning. So we will leave the last loops in hold, the last stitches in hold, so we will bring them through and have a leaf, then 3 chains, and now we are going to make the double crochets, but leaving 1 stitch, 1 chain in between them, and like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. At the end of the row we are going to slip 1 to close, and then we are going to slip 1 till the first space of this row, okay, of the double crochets. We're going to slip 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then we will go up with 3 chains, and we are going to make 2 more of division. In the same space we are going to make a double crochet, and here we will have a V. Then without making a chain, right away we are going to make a V in the next space. So 1 double crochet, 2 chains and 1 double crochet. And we will repeat this in the next spaces. We are going to make a V in each space, making 2 chains in between. Again, 1 double crochet, 2 chains and 1 double crochet. Remember, between each V we are not going to make any chain, just in between each double crochet, okay? Then we are going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, and we are going to make, after the leaf, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, and single crochet in the next wave, then 5 chains, single crochet in the next wave, 5 chains, single crochet, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, and in the first space, after the first double crochet, 1 double crochet. So we will have 1, 2, 3, 4 V's, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. Okay, and again here we are going to make the V's. So like this the whole row. At the end of the row we are going to slip 1 to close, and we are going to make V's over V's. So 3 chains, then 2 chains more of division and 1 double crochet, and we are going to repeat a V, then 2 chains, 1 double crochet, again without making a space, without making a chain, remember, between each V. So right away we are going to continue with the next V, then 2 chains and a double crochet, then 3, 4, 5 chains. Here we are going to skip this space. In the next wave, single crochet, then 5 chains, single crochet, then 5 chains, single crochet, and 5 chains. And now we are going to insert a hook in between the space of the first double crochet, then 1 double crochet, 2 chains, 1 double crochet, and this is the sequence that we are going to follow. We will have 4 V's and 4 waves. Look, I get ahead 1 row and I follow the same instructions, just instead of having 4 waves, I have 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4 V's. So now we are going to continue with the next row. In this row we are going to increase a little bit to create the A shape that we want. So we will go up with 3 chains and 2 chains. We are going to make V's over V's. And between each V, now we are going to make 2 chains. Then the next V, 1 V, 2 chains, 1 double crochet. This is how we make the V's, right? Then 2 chains, and you see we are going to open a little bit by making 2 chains each V. And also here inside each V we made 2 chains. So we are going to continue, and sometimes we are going to make more than 2 chains in between. You see here I was missing the 2 chains, but I will tell you, okay, this will be to open a little bit more our poncho, but for now let's continue like this. Now we are going to make 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 chains, and we are going to insert the hook in the first wave, single crochet, and again 8 chains, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we are going to start making the V's. Remember, each V will have 2 chains in between. Well, like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. Then we are going to slip 1 to close. Then to start the next row, we are going to slip till the middle of the first V, and we will go up with 5 chains. And we are going to continue making V over V, and remember, between each V we are going to make 2 chains. And this is how we are going to continue the rest of the row, making 2 chains between each V. I will make more with you so you can see how it is, okay? I don't want that you have any doubts. I hope that this is very clear so far. So now in this row we will stop making the waves, okay? So this part I will show you. So far we have this, right? So this part we are not going to continue with this part, we are going to make it different. So from where we were, we made 10 chains, and we are going to skip all of that, and we are going to make the first V. We are going to go right away to make the first V, and we will continue making 2 chains each V. And this is how we are going to continue the whole row, making 10 chains here, okay? So what we made in this row, we are going to repeat it in 2 rows more, and we are going to continue making 10 chains in this part. And here is where we are going to increase, okay? We made 2 rows with 2 chains each V, and then we are going to make 2 rows with 3 chains, then 2 rows with 4, and the rest of the row with 5 chains between each piece. And here where we made the 10 chains, we are going to make 2 rows with 9, 2 rows with 8, 2 rows with 7, with 6, until we have 5. And remember that here also we are going to increase 2 with 3, 2 with 4, 2 with 5, and we will stop there. And here instead we are going to reduce. We are going to make 2 with 9, 2 with 8, 2 with 7, 2 with 6, until we have 5. I will make rows so you can see how it is, okay? So see you there. So look, here I have 2 with 9, 2 with 8, 2 with 7, and 2 with 6. I haven't made the ones with 5, and here I have made 2 with 2, 2 with 3, 2 with 4, and with 5 I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. And guess what? I think I'm going to stop here. It's enough. The long it's enough to me right now. Now I'm just going to make this last row, making the parsley stitch. I will show you how. So when you finish the last row, you are going to slip 1 till the middle of your first V. So look, we are here. Imagine that we are starting this row. So we are here, we already slip 1, we are in the middle of the first V. So we will yarn over 1, yarn over 2, and we are going to insert the hook in the next V. First we are going to make 2 chains, then yarn over twice, take 1, then take the next 2, and the last 2. This is the extended double crochet. Then 3 chains. We will come back to the first stitch. We will take 2 threads like this. We will bring them 1, and we will bring them through the next 2. Then yarn over twice, and we will repeat. Okay, we will take 1, 2, 2, and the last 2, 3 chains, and we will make the picot, right? please make sure that you take both threads when you insert the hook. Then the extended double crochet, here we are making the third, then 3 chains. We are going to make kind of single crochet right here. You see, here we have 3, then we are making the 4, all of them inside the V. We are going to repeat. This is a picot, 5, then the single crochet, take both parts, 2 threads, then 6. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make the 6th picot of the 6 extended double crochet. Then again, this is the 7th extended double crochet, then the picot, 3 chains, then the 8th, and this will be the last one. So we will have 8 extended double crochets and 7 picots, then 2 chains, and we are going to insert the hook in the next V, making a single crochet, and then 2 chains, and we are going to repeat what we made in the next V. And this is how we are going to make in the bottom of our poncho. Okay, now let's continue to make together the neck. Okay, you will decide if you want to reduce or not. So here in one side of the eye, we are going to make a knot. We will try to hide these threads while we crochet. Okay, so we will take them together like this, and we are going to make 2 single crochets inside the eye. So 1 and 2. And in the next eye, we are going to make 3. I don't want to reduce too much because, as I told you, I want to have my poncho off the shoulder. So I'm going to reduce just a bit. I suggest that before you make this part, try on and see how many you want to reduce. What I'm going to make is that in one eye, I'm going to make two single crochets, then in the next one 3, in the next one 2, then 3, and like this is how I'm going to alternate. And like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. Okay, this is how we are going to reduce. Before we continue with the next row, please try on to see if you reduce like you want it or not. If you don't, well, you can fix it in this step, okay? It will be easier. Well, then we will continue. We will make 1 chain and we will go backwards, okay? We will make the crab stitch like this. And with this stitch we will finish. Okay, you will decide if you want to reduce more or not. If you want to reduce, well, you will skip some spaces. Okay, but please, before you make it, try on and see how many stitches you want to reduce. Or not, you can leave it like this and it will be off the shoulder and so beautiful. Remember that before you finish, try to hide all the loosened threads. Well, so I hope that you have enjoyed making this poncho with me. Remember that you should iron with plenty of steam, and please try a protection under your iron, okay? It's very important, and your garment will be ready. Well, if you like this video, please don't forget to share it and give me a like if you like it, okay? It's very important to me, and also that you are subscribed to my channel. You remember that I have other channel in Spanish that you can visit, and if you want that I translate one of the garments that I share there, well, please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching and see you in coming videos. Bye!